In this video, I will be showing you how to make this adorable mini basket, a little Easter basket. You could put little change in it, little treats. So I have these little eggs that I put in there. It's great, a little maybe party saver or just for fun. So what you'll need for this is you could decide what size basket you want. This is what is the small size. Now the pattern stays the same, but you'll just choose a different size hook, which I will list here for you. So this is the small, and then these two are the medium size. You can go as larger with different yarn and hook. So, all right, so let's get started. So I've chosen to do this color with a white, which is going to be very similar to this one, just opposite colors. I really like the way this one looks. So I'm going to go with this as my basket color. This is Sweet Snuggles. Sweet Snuggles, a light and like an aqua blue color. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to start by making our magic ring. I'm going to be using a 5.5. You can use a hook as high as a 6.5 with your Sweet Snuggles yarn. All right, I'm going to start by making my magic ring. I'm going to put 8 single crochets into my magic ring. I like using 8 because 8 helps keep the basket nice and flat versus your usual 6 in a chain. Another tip that I like to share is when you get to about right here, which is only like 3 single crochets on there, I'm going to give it a little tug now. This kind of helps so that it doesn't get snaps or breaks. And so I still have room to put my hook in there, but it helps. So I think I'm at 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more. 8. Okay, so now I'm going to squeeze that tight. Not too much. I'm going to go slow. Still got a little bit of opening. There we go. That's perfect. Okay, so now I'm going to go on to round 2. In round 2, I'm going to do increases into every stitch. So I'm going to increase. Okay, so I've got to the last stitch. I increased 8 times. I should have 16 now. Let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Ooh, missing quite a bit. Maybe I counted wrong. We'll see. Let's see, another one. Maybe I counted wrong. Let's try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I do need to do one more. That feels right. 16. Okay, so I've just finished round 2 with my 8 increases with a total of 16. I'm going to go on to round 3. So I'm going to get a stitch marker for this. Here's my stitch marker. I can't believe there was a time when I didn't use stitch markers. I don't know what I was doing. There was a lot of projects that I didn't fully complete correctly. I know that. All right, so I placed my stitch marker. I like to put it in the last stitch of the round. Now I'm going on into round 3, and I'm going to do single crochet and then an increase in the next stitch. And I'm going to repeat that pattern 8 times. Single crochet, increase. That's 2. Single crochet, increase. 3. Single crochet, increase. 4. all the way until I get to 8. Okay, here's my last 2 stitches, single crochet, and then increase to my 8th one. Okay, so now we've completed round 3. Let's move on to round 4. So this round will have 24. Now, the next thing I'm going to do in round 4 is I'm going to use only the back loop. So as you can see right here, we've got a front part of our chain and a back loop of our chain. So the front, back. I'm going to go right into the back only all the way around for 24 single crochets. And what this does, it kind of forms a flat bottom for the basket. Kind of helps it not be rounded. So if you don't want that rounded look, you're going to want to do this back loop. Because I have my stitch marker, I don't even have to count that this is 24. I mean, I should, just to make sure that I don't double up my stitches or anything. But that's what I love about the stitch markers, very helpful. Okay, so let me get myself some more length of that yarn. Okay, so now I've gotten all 24 in there. There we are. I'm gonna take this out. I just finished round 4. Now I'm gonna move on. As you can see, I wanna show you how this went flat. See how that went flat? We're starting our basket now. So round 5, 6, and 7 are just 24 single crochets. So 5, 6, and 7, you're just going to go all the way around 3 times. So I'm going to single crochet till I get back to this stitch marker. That would be round 5. Then I'm going to do it again for round 6. Then I'm going to do it round 7. So I'm going to get started with you. And okay, now we're not using the back loop. We're just doing our regular through both top loops as usual. Nothing special. I'm going to go all the way around for round 5. I'll meet you at the end of this round. Okay, so I'm just about at the end of round 5. And again, for round 6 and 7, I'm going to repeat what I just did. So I'm going to move my stitch marker. I'm going to go all the way around for round 6 and then do it again for round 7. So I'm going to meet you back at the end of round 7 and we should be done with the shape of our basket just in the sense of how tall it's going to be. So I'll meet you back at round 7. Okay, I'm at the end of round 7. I'm putting in my last stitch. And here's what it looks like. So you have the shape of the basket. Now, if you want to, you can always adjust this pattern a little bit. If you wanted to add another round, you can to make it taller. I just feel like this is the right size. I'm going to take a moment to cut this inside of this off. Here we go. Okay, so we still have one more round to go to really complete the basket, but I'm going to move my stitch marker here. Now, for the next round, round 8, I'm just going to be slip stitching, kind of creating like a lip type look onto the basket. So I'm just slip stitching all the way around, okay? So you're going to slip stitch until you get back to that stitch marker. So 24 slip stitches. So I'll meet you at the end of this round. Okay, I'm just on my last 2 slip stitches to get to the end of this round. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to start making the handle for our basket. Now this is really simple and easy. Really, you can make these baskets in like 10-15 minutes depending on how long you've been crocheting, but that's a general amount of time. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start by chaining 18. So right here where I stopped, I'm going to chain 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, now next, what we're going to do to attach this, we're going to go back back 12 stitches. So here's where we were. So I'm going to count back 12 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That means right here. Now I grabbed another stitch marker and I put it right there because this is going to be where we're going to attach the handle. Pretty cool. Right there in the center. Now you can make adjustments, but this should be the center from one side to the next. So all I'm going to do is slip stitch it over here. Oops, I got all twisted here. Let me get untwisted. Okay. Let me get myself untwisted. Let me get back to where I was. Okay, here's where I was. Whoops. Okay. That's where I left off. Now I'm going to slip stitch it into this chain. Right where that stitch marker is. Move that stitch marker because now it's in the way. And I'm just going to slip stitch. Slip stitch. After that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the next stitch and slip stitch just to secure it some more. Then I'm going to fasten off. And hide those yarn tails. So I will take my needle and hide this in just a moment. I'm going to get rid of this. And as you can see, you got your little basket. Isn't it cute? It's adorable. Let me hide this so I can see it without the yarn tail sticking out there. It's kind of going in and out. Whoops. I didn't leave that long of a tail. So I don't normally make it that short. I'm not sure why I did that. And back in, and I might secure it through here. Okay, now I'm going to cut it. Super cute. Oh my gosh, I love it. That's adorable. Okay, the only other thing now, and this is your choice, I like to add bows onto my projects. It's just fun for me. So stay tuned if you'd like to learn how to add the bow for this project. Otherwise, you are all set. And you can get making all kinds of baskets. Again, changing the hook size up for a bigger, thicker yarn. You can do that. These guys were really small. I believe this is like Baby Bear and Posh, Big Twist Posh. And they were just a lot of fun. I used a 5mm hook on this. Now here, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to show you how to add on that bow. But I will say for the bow, for example, you want to use a yarn that's either the same size as the basket or smaller. Otherwise, your bow might be a little too big. So, and of course, this is your project, so you really can't go wrong, but just giving a little pointer there. So I'm going to set this to the side, and I'm going to use this white for my bow. Okay, and I'm going to use the same size hook as I used on the basket, 5.5. There it is, 5.5. And I'm going to start just by chaining 8. So I'm going to make my slip stitch. Got a little tail there. And I'm going to chain 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now that I have 8, the next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start in the second chain from the hook, and I'm going to single crochet 7. So second chain from the hook, this would be the first. Here's the second, it's kind of hard to see, but second chain, 1, 7 single crochets, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did I count wrong? I'm gonna try that again. Make sure I did 8. So, okay, so I'm gonna chain 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I'm gonna start in that second chain from the hook. 1, 2. 1, 2. This yarn's a little fluffy. It's kind of hard to see. 3, 4. There's 4. 5. Here we go. 6. And then 7. Now my bow, if you're looking at my bow, it's not quite thick enough, so I'm gonna do another row. So to get started on the next row, I'm gonna chain 1. I'm gonna turn, and I'm gonna do 7 single crochets, and I'm starting right into that next stitch right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now I've gotten to the end. There's my 7th. Now I'm done. Again, you could add one more row if you wanted to. I'm just going to show you. We're going to be pinching this right here. So this is what the bow is going to look like. So let me put my hand like this. We're going to be pinching it. I'm going to be creating that. And you can put it like this onto your basket. So if you can imagine a little crimp of a bow, just like that. I feel like it's perfect. I don't really want it any thicker, so I'm going to be stopping here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave about a 14-inch yarn tail, because I'm going to be using that to wrap around. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of this yarn tail by sewing it into the middle of my project. So it's going to be hidden kind of in there. So just going to kind of weave in till I get to about the middle. Great. Cut that. Same thing with this. I'm going to weave this into the middle. Right into the middle. No special fancy way. I mean, no one's going to see this, but get it there. And you don't want to pull too hard. If you pull too hard from here, it'll kind of like warp this side. So just, there we go. See, if I pull too much, it's going to pull that in. So, and if you do, just undo it a little bit. Okay, so now I'm going to wrap it around 4 or 5 times, pretty tight. As you can see, I'm doing it pretty tight. And I kind of like to spread it around. As you can see, I'm making like 4 or 5, maybe 6 times around actually. And then when I get about here, I'm going to flip it over to the back side. This is what I would call the back side, and I'm going to secure it, going in and out. Whoops, I undid it. Just a few times. Okay, now I'm ready. Now what I like to do is I like to pull the tips of my bows. Just like with your clothes, you can adjust your clothing to make it lay right on your body. You can do that with your amigurumi projects anytime you want. Okay, so I'm gonna be attaching it there. So one thing you do need to be careful is, I attached a bow once and it was kind of to the side. I wasn't really paying attention. So you wanna line it up with the arch here. So right about here. And I kind of prepare my yarn. Still didn't really leave much yarn to work with, but I kind of prepare it by starting it on the side here. So I'm gonna start it here. On the side, again, you want to line that up, make sure it's, yep, that looks about right. And I'm just going to kind of go weave it through here. Nothing fancy. Yeah, I didn't leave a long enough yarn tail. This is going to be tough to get on here. So, and you might want to go through the back of this. It's hard to see, sorry. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to go through here and back through the body of the basket. Really doing this a wonky way. I'm sure you guys will do a better job than me trying to get this on here on video and holding it in the air. Okay. Now, I would have wrapped it around a few more times, but my yarn tail is super small. So now I'm going to secure it inside a little bit, and then I'll cut this yarn tail. So I'm not gonna be able to scare it too much because I'm out of my tail of my yarn, so. Okay, we did it. We completed the project. We have our cute bow. Darling, look at how cute. Did I center that bow? I think I did pretty good. I still need to scoot it over to the side a little bit. Again, you can always make those little adjustments. Let's see. Doesn't it look cute? And it is ready to be filled with treats. Isn't it, darling? It's all set. Thank you so much for taking your time to do this video with me to make these adorable little baskets. You can use them for whatever. I filled them with Easter eggs because Easter is just around the corner. And I hope you had fun creating this video, or doing this video with me, creating this mini basket.